So some of the most important qualities for becoming an emergency services dispatcher is the ability to work both by yourself and with a team. While you are working by yourself, you're on your own channel, you are also needing the support of all your team members. You may not be the one taking the call for service. You may be the one taking the call for service, but not dispatching it. And you need to be able to both work by yourself, use critical thinking skills to know what you need to do to be able to anticipate the needs of your troopers, anticipate the needs of your coworkers, while at the same time also being able to be a team player, hear what your coworkers are doing, assist them if necessary, as they will do for you. Being able to effectively communicate information quickly and concisely. While it takes practice, you can also practice that prior to becoming a dispatcher. Another thing that I think these go together is stress management and being able to remain calm under pressure. So coming into this job, it is incredibly stressful, and being able to have your personal coping mechanisms, whether that's taking a couple deep breaths, clenching, unclenching your jaw, your muscles, relaxing, so that you are able to remain calm, whether that's on the radio when your troopers are yelling for help, or whether that's you have someone screaming for help in your ear and you're trying to best understand what they need and what resources that you need to send to them. So managing your own stress is imperative to be able to remain calm for the others that you are trying to help.
Dispatch, as far as teamwork and as far as the team goes, they're very important to us. They
Golf Delta Zulu 290 Northbound University at Holden.
Say, for instance, we contact someone who only gives us a first and last name with no date of birth. They can go into our different law enforcement databases and look at
To forgo 292 locate.
People we've contacted
Petitioner long-term DVPO.
in the same area and send us photos, so that we can try to identify the individuals we're in contact with, as well as telling us if there's any other information we need to be aware of, such as officer safety issues or warrants, or if we simply need to advise them of a trespass. So say for whatever reason I come into someone who's a suspect in another investigation, not mine. I have no idea they're a suspect in an investigation until dispatch lets me know, in which case I can either hold the individual until the case officer arrives, or I can get their information, phone number, address, and then pass it along to the other officer who's looking for the individual. And without dispatch, I wouldn't necessarily know that we need to get all that information from that person.
63-1036.
So because this job is so stressful, you do have to have your why. Why are you doing this job? Is it because you want to help the public? Is it because you really resonate with law enforcement, or you just want to help the community in general? And this is a fantastic way to do that, but you need to know your why before coming in, because this job, because it is so stressful and you are working with so many people who call in that have really high emotions, you have to be able to react in a professional manner and really keep yourself in check, that at the end of the day that can be very emotionally draining. So, going home and remembering that each call is their worst day, and that you are the person that is helping them, and understanding that you are the lifeline for so many people across the state, that helps bridge the gap in maintaining your own stress levels and your own mental health, while still having a high commitment to public service and serving those in the community.